So now that we've been through the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic, we did some interviews at Backun with some amazing artists. And one really funny story that came out of that was with, a longtime colleague and friend, Steve Williamson, who's principal clarinet at the Chicago Symphony. And after the interview, Steve and I started chatting. I called him to say, "Thanks so much. It was great to catch up with you." And we started talking about sort of where he came from. And he had mentioned in an interview about coming from Austin, in that area of Texas. And I said, "Oh, well, I'm from the Houston area. I grew up in Texas. I went through TMEA, went through all of the all-state program. I had such a great time. I was actually marching band drum major. And see, it's been so long that I don't remember the name of that. But I was drum major. I loved it. And I still stay in touch with my high school band director. And it was such a great experience for me. And I learned so much. And I had great teachers. But Steve and I discovered through that interview at the beginning of the pandemic that we were in the same all-state orchestra together. And he said, there was this guy who lent me his E-flat clarinet for Bolero. He said, I was kind of amazed he had his own E-flat clarinet. Well, that was me. And I still have that E-flat clarinet. It's like one of my most favorite instruments. My parents went and bought that off the shelf at a music store in Houston. And it's still one of my favorite clarinets. And it was unbelievable that Steve and I had discovered after all these years that we were in the same group together. And, that's one of the things that's great about TMEA. One of the great things about Texas is this real friendships that you develop over the years. And I would say that for me, I learned so much from Texas before I went to college about the instrument, about music. And I always, I go back and I have a lot of friends there. I absolutely love the programs they have and the kind of support they have for music. In my sort of career, I would say it's never a day that goes by that I don't think about someone from that experience, from being in Texas and all the friends that I've had there. I think probably the kind of preparation that I had in high school was able to get me to a place so that when I went to college, I was so amazingly prepared for things. So all of the students that are watching these little videos, take advantage of your teachers, take advantage of the situations you're in, practice a ton, and have a great time.